Wat voor schip is dat nou eigenlijk, de Beagle? Die vraag is het makkelijkste te beantwoorden aan de hand van een computermodel, zoals deze. Je ziet hier de lier, waarmee hij het anker ophaalde, waarmee ze de zeilen strak zetten. Je ziet tonnen, waarin Charles Darwin alles wat hij verzamelde opsloeg. Vogels, stenen, planten. Je ziet de boten, de bijboten. Maar wat vooral opvalt, is dat je de zee niet ziet. De enige manier om op de Beagle naar buiten te kijken, was het kanonnenluik open en dan kon je de zee zien. Kijk zelf maar even rond op dit prachtige schip. De man die alles weet van de Beagle, de oude Beagle, is Simon Keynes, een nazaat van Charles Darwin. Hij komt in een latere aflevering aan boord om met ons een wandeling te maken door dit schip. This must be your first time on the Beagle.
Yes, it's certainly the first time I've been.
Isn't she beautiful?
She's absolutely wonderful. It's a joy to be here. I've often imagined what it must be like to be on board the Beagle, and
This is it.
it's quite extraordinary. Yes, it's very authentic. She carried 4 of these 6-pounders and 2 of these 9-pounders.
Were they ever used when Darwin was on board?
Well, they were used for signalling, for warning purposes, that kind of thing. But obviously, though built as a warship, she was at sea as a surveying ship, and so she didn't use the guns in anglers. And you can just see the chart table, which is the main feature of the poop cabin, and that's the table at which Darwin would have sat at his microscope and where John Lord Stokes would have sat doing his charts.
Small place.
It's a very small space, though Darwin surprisingly says that it was quite several improvements added by Fitzroy to the ship. The ship's windlass just behind the foremast, used for hauling up the anchors and so on.
What's this little cannon?
Well, this is the ship's carronade. It's a small 6-pounder. Obviously, it originates as part of the ship's armament, but for the purposes of the surveying voyage, it might have been used for firing warning shots or saluting other vessels, that kind of thing. Look around the outside edge of it, you can see the words, "England expects that every man will do his duty," Nelson's famous words at the Battle of Trafalgar. Mm-hmm. And then, if we move here, we can find the door to the poop cabin itself.
Where Darwin was staying?
Yes, Darwin.
And what's in the barrels?
Well, we imagine that Darwin would have needed space on the ship in order to store all of the specimens that he collected on his various expeditions.